Well, it has come to my attention that I never actually took apart a new WIX XP. So, I think I'm going to. And we're going to see what the construction is like between this and the Platinum. And of course the other top filter out there, the Amsoil. I'm not including any of the Frams in that anymore. Not the ultra synthetic. But yeah, we're going to see what comparisons they have. And, well, kind of see how each one hopefully is different. I'm going to have set up here in a minute the Amsoil and the WIX XP, not the WIX, the Platinum, so we can see them all together after I take this one apart. So I'd like to know what differences there are. I like that all of those filters actually, but I sure think the Platinum was a great filter. This WIX XP though is cheaper than the Platinum. And full synthetic oils, designed for full synthetic oils, 5735 6 XP. And yes, said something about here about mileage up to 10,000 miles, I believe. But it does tell you here that you should get your oil changed sooner than that, which is a pretty neat thing to see in a box. And at least once every 12 months. Pretty neat to see that. As we see, man Hummel. So, WIX XP Extended Performance. Now, these are, of course, as you must know, are built in the USA. So, that's not too bad. This one actually is for my Honda Civic, but I decided to take it apart to do a comparison. And I bought a ton of these for the Honda Civic, so it doesn't really matter. I probably will never run out of filters for that Honda Civic. I just have over 16,000 kilometers on it, and it's already 5 years old, and I barely drive it. So we're going to check this one out. And good old rubber, yeah, it's rubber, and yeah, it's in good shape. It's not a cheap rubber, that one. So let us start this off by cutting her open. Hopefully this has a nice sturdy case. So far it feels like it does. I remember I took apart and reviewed a used one that was in bad shape. It was in very bad shape. So I wanted to do a new one and hopefully make sure that we've seen what the insides of these actually look like. And the used one wasn't a good comparison at all that I did. There we go. There we go. So, let us take the top off. Well, it's not the top. Base plate. I took the base plate off. There is 8 holes. They're small. 3 threads. It's a pretty good chunky base plate. It's not cheap or anything. It's pretty good. But yeah, just looking at this, it's built well. Many places where it's actually crimped in. So, well, they're not, well, it's crimped all the way around, but it's not actually crimped. These are indentations here. I'm thinking some sort of stamp was used on there. We got the good old silicone anti-drain back. And here we go with the real spring that they should have. Cup. And we got the good old filtration. And we got the bypass valve. Now that's all standard stuff. We all know about that stuff. On pretty well all WIX has that kind of stuff. But we're going to look at this. This is different type of medium. This isn't what I thought WIX. I thought WIX had a cotton gauze type of medium. This apparently doesn't seem to be a cotton gauze. So we're going to take a look. I'm going to cut that off. The metal ends are actually built really well. But I can see lots of glue on the inside of in there. And there's a lot of glue used on this. Well, I guess they didn't want it to come apart. It's very solid. But as you see, the pleats are not really aligned that well, and it's kind of all over the place here. So, quality control, not sure about that. So, I was always thinking these were, well, they used to be cotton gauze. Now I think these are what they are now, this type of material. So, let's get her cut open and take a look at that. Well, I got her cut open. This does have mesh in it to hold it all together. And I think this is a higher grade. It is higher grade, I gotta tell you. There is the, it's held in there well. This is glued in well. This is definitely steel mesh. Steel or aluminum, either one, doesn't really matter. So I took the thing that held them together off, and there it is. And she just pops off, just like all the other ones do. They always pop off. They're not glued to them or anything, which is fine. And this is some sort of different type. It's not cardboard and it's not paper. What is it? It is, well, some sort of, I would say it does not rip. So it is some sort of fabric of some sort. It doesn't rip. I'd like to, I got scissors here. So cut it and then rip. So, yeah, it's definitely, it's definitely synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber, a little bit of fabric type stuff in there. It's a very nice, I kind of like it. It's a very nice filtration. So, that's kind of nice to see that these are still made top notch in the business. Good old WIX, you still get it done. And the cup is pretty thick. It's not terrible. It's pretty good size. Gotta love that spring. But next I'm going to bring out the other two and compare these two right beside each other, and let's see if we could build a better filter. Well, I got them all out here. The WIX, the Amsoil, and the Platinum. Still like that Platinum. Boy, but it's expensive. WIX XP is the cheapest. Amsoil is the most expensive, over $30 here. Platinum is $20.99. I think the WIX is about $16 in that general area. But the filtration now, this is definitely a cotton type material. And this is kind of the same as this, but the Platinum has thicker material for filtration. This feels awfully solid and cardboard-like for the XP, but it is not. This stuff is built well. I'm shocked, but yeah, for filtration, I'm still going to go with the Platinum on this one. And then probably the Amsoil. This stuff is just a nice cotton type of filtration. And WIX XP comes up third with their filtration, but I'll tell you, it's top notch also. Now for the center combs, let's see here. I would say the Platinum and the WIX are pretty well the same canisters, just one's bigger, you know. It's pretty well the same canisters, made up the same. And this, though, has that phenolic tube inside, which allows lots of oil flow through. Like, I really like that type. That type's excellent. They all have bypass valves, but the Platinum and the WIX are the only two with real springs, and this one's got this goofy spring. Don't like that. Now, base plates. This one had 4 threads. One had 3 threads, and the WIX XP has 3 threads. And, well, what can I say? The base plates they all do their job. They all do their thing they got to do. So, well, I would say they all do an excellent job on that. In fact, I think all of these filters probably do an excellent job on what they do, except this case for the Amsoil is pretty darn thick. I would say the WIX XP and Platinum have the same thickness in case. And, well, coming from the same company, of course, why not, right? And, yeah, except, I don't know. They're all excellent. I use every one of them. I am using WIX XP filters. So, the price is, XP is the only one that I would generally feel is a really good deal. The Platinum, though, is for $20.99. And if you wanted to keep your car running good and keep the oil filtered well, this one, I think, probably works better than the Amsoil. Amsoil, you got a very expensive car and you want to keep the engine clean, yeah, do it. I'm sure the Platinum does the same thing. Same with the WIX XP. I'm sure it does an excellent job on filtration also. So all of these filters do an excellent job. They're high end. And yeah, I totally use each one of them in any of my vehicles. It doesn't matter what vehicle. I'd use them in anything, up to from Corvettes to Ferraris. These are excellent filters. All right. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I'll continue bringing you some more oil filter reviews in the future.